One of the distinctive things that really motivated me to get into writing both these books was a deep desire to trace through how the whole Bible came together. The more I studied, the more I read in the discipline of biblical theology, particularly, and exegesis, we got enormous points for showing all of the detail. And that is certainly necessary. If you don't have that, you have nothing. But that detail needs to be put in terms of the mega picture. And there really is a larger picture. During my seminary work as a student, I came across a book which was by Willis J. Beecher, The Prophets and the Promise. They were the 1904 lectures given at Princeton Seminary called the Stone Lectures. Those lectures are still in progress to this very day. But that book was probably the most influential book that I ever read. And as he developed the theme of Jesus' reflection on the Tanakh, or the Older Testament, and the apostles as they reflected on it, over and over again, if you take the evangelion, which is the Greek word for promise, both in its noun form, verb, and adjective, there were 70 references in all 27 books except 7 of the 27. It referred back to the previous revelation of God under this term. So I said, that must be a great way to look at it. So I began a lifelong study from the days when I was back in seminary, which has to be a half century ago now. And all that time I have been constantly reading and working with classes, getting sharpened by students' questions, by fellow colleagues, by coming to conferences such as the Evangelical Theological Society, Society of Biblical Literature for the past 35, 40 years. I think I've made all of those meetings except one or two, and have interacted with others on these issues. So I really find that to be a great challenge. It's okay, it's what's turned me on, but I have found others, especially young students and pastors, have told me that has been the most formative thing in my ministry and has helped me as I've gone from New Testament or Old Testament passages, and I've tried to say, where am I in this huge world of 66 books with chapters that have extended over some 1,600 years, and they've been able to get a reference point. So this is like a GPS to really find out where you are in light of the whole system.